Oh, I can't hear you, silly.
Hello.
There you are. Now I can hear you. How are you doing, Eileen?
Good.
Is it Eileen or Aileen?
Aileen.
Okay, very good. Okay, just making sure I got it right. So, how have you been?
Mm, Good.
You've been good. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Very good. Oh, it's a red panda. Have you watched that movie? There's a movie about a red panda. I think it's a Disney or Pixar movie. No?
What's the name of the movie?
I haven't seen it myself, so I have to look it up. Hold on a second. Let me drop this link off I'm gonna drop this off here so I can leave that alone. All right, very good. Let's see. What is the Disney or Pixar movie about the red panda? Ah, Turning Red. That's the name of the movie. It's
I
called
don't
Turning
know.
Red. Ah. Okay. It's about 13-year-old Mei Lee who is lives in Toronto, but I think she's maybe comes like maybe her family comes from China, but I think she's born in Toronto. Um, she transforms into a giant red panda whenever she becomes too excited. So apparently it's an old ancestral curse on her family for the girls. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. It's controversial in my country because it some people thought it showed a really bad attitude for like children to talk back to their parents or something. I don't know. Other people said it was a really great movie. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just remember the red panda. So, what did you do today?
Um, I studied English at the morning and I went to Costco this afternoon.
Ooh, Costco. Uh-huh. When I was a kid, I didn't like Costco, but as an adult, I like Costco. Do you like Costco?
Long
Oh.
time ago, I didn't go there.
Ah, I like when I was a kid, I only liked Costco on Saturday and Sunday because on Saturday and Sunday they have all the food for you to test, and so you could eat a lot.
I like to sit in a car.
Oh, the cart, oh, the big pushing, like
Yes.
the big metal cart. I used to like that too when I was a kid. That was fun. Now as an adult, I spend too much money in Costco. We have Costco here in the Philippines, but they call it S&R, but it's Costco. It's part of Costco. We have weird laws here in the Philippines about Filipino owned businesses. So it's part of Costco, but it's not. So they had to call it a different name, but it's Costco. I mean, it's Costco. I could show you a picture and take off the S&R name. The building is it's Costco. The inside is Costco. The products are all a Costco. The food court, it's Costco. But because of the law in the Philippines about businesses have to be 60% owned by Filipinos to be in the Philippines. So they had to call it a different name and use a partnership, almost like a lease. So it has a different name, but it's Costco. All right. So it's time for you to ask me one question. Students ask me a question every class because I ask lots of questions. So it gives you opportunity to ask me anything you want. It is not an optional thing to do. You have to ask me a question. Now, you can ask me any question. It can be silly. You could say, Teacher Cole, did you ride a zebra today? No, I didn't. I think that would be fun, but I didn't do that today. You could ask me, did you brush your teeth today? Yes, I did twice. You could ask me about my life as a child. You can ask me about what I've done today, whatever. but it has to be a unique, not simple question. For example, you cannot say, "How are you today?" That's something I say. You cannot ask me that because to me that's cheating. I want a curiosity question. Like I said, it can be simple, it can be funny, it can be a real question. Don't worry about offending me because if I don't like the question, I'll just tell you and I won't be mad about it because I gave you permission to ask whatever you wanted.
Did you have a doll you did you have your favorite doll to hug at night?
Did I have a favorite doll that I like to hold at night?
Yes.
Actually, yes. Um, I was a, well, okay. I know in a lot of Asian countries, tomboy means something different. I know that. In my country, I was a tomboy, but in my country, a tomboy is just a girl who likes to do boy things. Like, I did not like to wear dresses and play girl games. I like to wear pants, go outside and get dirty, hike up in the mountains. Like, that's boy things, right? So I liked boy things. So I was a tomboy. So I did not like dolls. I liked stuffed animals, like your bear. I had a stuffed animal that my dad gave me from his job. So my dad used to work for the railroad department, Union Pacific, actually, specifically. And Union Pacific had an office where you could buy a bear, big bear. I got a big bear with a Union Pacific Railroad uniform. Now, that was my favorite stuffed toy. I slept with that for years. Even after my dad died, I slept with that for years. Oh, look, it's the pig from Angry Pigs, right? Yeah, it looks like the angry pig. Very cool. All right. So that was a cute question. Good job. Okay, so I had promised you what we call the podcast discussion classes, right? Okay. So I am, do you have Line? Are you in China or
Yes,
Taiwan? You have
Taiwan.
Line. Okay. How old are you?
17.
17. Okay. I have Line. Hold on. Do you have your phone? Here we go. I'm gonna turn off my background so it doesn't go away. Hold on. I have to turn off my background. There we go. Are you able to scan this from the screen? Trying to get it where I can't see. There we go. Nope, it's not gonna do it. There it is. Can you scan it? Or is it too far?
Oh, yes.
Got it?
Yeah.
There we go. There you are. Add. Okay. So I add all of my parents usually, but you're 17, so it's okay. Just tell your mom, okay, please. Usually I ask parents first, but you're close enough to an adult that I didn't ask first. All right. I'm gonna send you. There we are. Oh, hey, hello. Uh, there it is. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna send you a link. So I use Line. I don't like Amazing Talker for talking. It's hard for me to see the messages. I miss them all the time. So if you have a question, you're gonna want to talk to me online. I answer a lot faster there. I'm going to send you a link. So all of my students get a special student memo center. I'm gonna show it to you. That's what we're gonna show you today. Um, anyone with the link, copy link. I'm gonna send it to you here. There we go. All right, there it is. We're gonna save it to the notes. There we go. So EIL, Student Memo Center. All right. Okay, so here you are. All right. Okay, so I saved it in your notes as well. Okay. This is your Student Memo Center. I'm going to show it to you now. I'm actually going to show you the web version so that way you can see exactly how it looks like. I'm not going to show you my version because my version looks a little different. All right, we're gonna open that up. Come on, open up. Maybe. Fine. It's gonna do it the hard way. Share. Oh wait, I have to publish it first. Whoops. Publish. View site. There we are. All right, now we're gonna see it. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick tour on what I give you. Okay. So it's a little easier for you to see how you're going to find everything for your class. I use Notion. Do you know what Notion is? Are you familiar? Okay. Don't worry. Okay. When you click the link, it's going to bring you to this website. Okay. This is for you only. All right. See, AT means amazing talker. Z means Zoom. I typically use Teams or Class In. Do you know Class In?
No.
Okay. At a later time, if you continue with me, I'll probably move you to Class In. It's just easier to use. It gives you notifications. So this is you, okay? Urgent notices, anything that is urgent, I put it here. Like if you did a no-show, if you gave me some type of special information, I'll put it here, okay? Every time we have class, so when you did our first trial lesson, you did not get this from me because I don't give this unless you buy a package. You bought a package, it is now here. Ignore this. It says next memo. That is not for you. That is for me. It is just a blank for me to make a copy. Okay. So our last class, you actually have, this is empty, but I put the memo in here. This is our last class. You click the toggle, it opens it up. So here is your information. This lesson, we're going to talk about the podcast worksheet. Next lesson, if there's homework, you do not have a homework package, so I'm not going to specifically assign homework. Homework is an extra package, but I am going to have you just listen to the podcast, okay? And here is your actual memo. If you click that, your memo will be here. Obviously, you don't have one yet today, right? But your last class, I moved it here for you. So your last class, there's your memo from the 31st, okay? It'll be in here. It's just everything is here. You only need one link. This is how you get to our class. This is your, I have to change your schedule. I didn't change this yet, so I'll fix it. But here's your class. All of your videos starting today, all of your videos, it's empty now, but all of your videos from class, because it's my link, I will provide the video. You'll find them here. You have your own YouTube channel. It is not listed. Nobody can see it except you, okay? If you want somebody to see your videos, you have to give them the link. It is not available on the internet. You cannot search for it. You cannot find it unless you have this link. It's unlisted, okay? But they're all here for you. These were the payments that you made, and as you finish a package, I'll put the package in here. Down here is general messages from me. If we have materials, now this is a copy from another student, so I'll be removing it. But let's say you decide that we're going to do a workbook. I provide PDF workbooks. So if you do use a workbook, it would be right here. If there was a video link, it will be here also. Okay. And your lesson plan is here. Again, I copied this from another student. I have to finish it today. Okay. But your lesson plan will be here. I'll update it. And my time off calendar. These every week I take 1 day off and I rotate. Okay. I
Okay.
do notify you the week before if your scheduled day is on my day off. I'll cancel your lesson and I will tell you. For example, May 1st is a Friday. You have Friday classes. So on May 1st, I will cancel your lesson. I will tell you the week before. So there it is. And I believe that's it. Okay. The nice thing, everything is in one place. Easy to find. It's right there in your line. You can click on it. It'll again, the link to our class is here. It's all fine. Okay. You can use the Amazing Talker link for now, or you could just right here. It's fine. Later we might, if you decide that you're going to do 1 hour classes, we will move to Teams or Class In. Okay. Google Drive. You have your own Google Drive. This is, again, homework, right? If you add a homework package, this is where you put your homework. You can see how you just click it. Completed homework. So this is finished homework, your finished homework, and this is not completed. This is supposed to say corrected. Not completed. Whoops, sorry. This is corrected homework. Whoops. Corrected. So if I correct your homework, it's here. Same thing with your video, right? You just click it and opening. There it is. There's no videos because I haven't loaded anything, but this is your classroom replay. Okay. This is for you. And the same thing here. You click this, it'll take you to class. And this is your worksheet. So here it is. You click this. Give it a second. There it is. Okay. This is your worksheet. Okay. This is a B1 worksheet. If it's too hard, that's fine. I can always make an A1 worksheet. Okay. Don't worry about it. Just tell me if it's too hard and I will do an A1 version. Okay. So this is your homework, or not your homework, your class. So it's a podcast. This is number 1. Okay. This episode is going to be Black Panther versus Wonder Woman. It is a podcast that is a debate for kids, for your age. So the skill focus for this lesson is listening, vocabulary, speaking, and debate. Here's your link to the podcast. See, it's all right here. You can do all of this from your phone. Okay. And we can listen to it later. Hold on. And so it says here that this is actually like 20 pages. Okay. Don't get scared. It has an introduction. This tells you how to use the worksheet. Okay. You listen first. No reading. Listening first. Focus on main idea, not every word. Listen again. Complete the tasks. Use the transcript after you listen the first time. You can do the transcript. And at the very bottom, don't worry about this. This is a general worksheet for everybody. Here's the transcript, okay? So after you are done listening, you can read if you want, or you can listen and read. But the first time, no reading the first time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. That is why it is a lot of pages, not because there is a lot of work. No, transcript. I added the transcript for you. Every student gets the transcript. But the rule, what's the rule? Listen first. No reading. Second time, you can read and listen. Okay? Now, you can download this transcript or worksheet. My suggestion, you can open this in Edge. This is Chrome. I like it in Edge. Now I'll show you why. I prefer Edge because in Edge right here, you see, I can highlight, right? So if you decide that you are listening and you don't know something, oh, you can highlight it and we can talk about it in class so you can remember. Okay? All right. Okay. Um, anyways, I'll go back to Chrome because I had it open here. But that's it. That's really all there is. Okay. Again, remember, listen first, right? Okay. Um, Now, we can do all of this in class. You just have to listen. Okay. I just want you to listen to the podcast. You don't have to listen to it at one time. 5, 10 minutes today, 5, 10 minutes tomorrow, 5, 10 minutes the next day. It's not very long, not one time. When you are going to school or coming home from school, listen. So it's not extra time. These are not very long. If you can see, 32 minutes. Okay. I try to choose podcasts that are between 15 and 40 minutes. I don't want too long or too short. So it's easy to listen. It's not very long. Okay. Um, Here we go. Like this one, I have a little bit of vocabulary. And so you're going to match like the vocabulary to what you think the definition is. Okay. Um, the vocabulary you can practice filling in, make some sentences, pre-listening. Okay. I suggest doing vocabulary and pre-listening warm up. This is a warm up. I suggest the vocabulary and the warm up just to get you thinking before you listen. Okay. The rest of this, we can do all of this in class because when we come to class, I have a teacher's edition. I ask you questions. So we talk about, you know, what did you like? Who were the characters? You know, who won the debate? Do you think they should have won the debate? What was your favorite part? You know, how would you argue? Because this podcast is a debate. I use other podcasts too, so I mix it. Today is a debate. Next class is just a regular podcast, not a debate, just a topic, right? Okay. Question. Don't forget to ask me questions if you don't understand what I'm saying or what I'm explaining. Okay. I'm always going to assume that you understand everything I'm saying unless you tell me. Never, never, never be afraid to say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain? I will ask you questions. I will say, okay, what don't you understand? Why? But never, never be scared to ask me a question because smart people ask questions, right? 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 Okay. Now, do you have a question? Maybe, kind of, just a little bit. Not ask me a question. Do you have a question? Do you understand what I said?
Yes, but uh, if if I write a note, you can see it.
In Notion?
Yes.
No. So this is viewing only. You do not have edit. view only. Okay.
Can I save the my note?
Yes, you can make a copy. You can download, like, on the screen, there's a print feature, right? Let me show you here. Hold on. So for example, I'll show you. Good question. Okay. Hold on. Question. Here we go. Desktop, share. So I do not give edit ability because it would ruin the worksheet for other students because it's shared. So you'd have to log in. Right here in is this Chrome? Which one am I in? So right here it says print. Okay, so in the web page, right, the three dots, not here on the page, but in your Chrome or Edge, that three dots here, I can print. It's going to take a while to load because it's 20 pages, right? But you want save as PDF. See, here it is, right? Okay. Save as PDF. And then you can save it on your computer and you can highlight it or whatever you want. That's what I suggest. Okay. Now, this is Edge, I think. If I go to, okay, that was Chrome. That was Chrome. Okay. In Edge, it's right here. But don't save. Print. Remember, print. So in Edge, it's the same thing. See, we have lots of options. Save as PDF, same thing. Okay. But save it as a PDF and you can save it on your phone or on your computer, and then you can highlight and do whatever you want. Okay. All right. Good. Good question. Well done. Okay. Other questions? No. Okay. So let me check really quick. So Aileen, completed. Thank you very much. Real hair. I know today was more about me telling you about your program. Okay. Let's see here. Um, calendar. Oh, okay. She did a new one. That's cool. Calendar. Come on, calendar. There it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, we have class tomorrow. Okay, very good. All right, no problem. So tomorrow, why don't you make a goal of listening to maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes only, right? We don't have to listen to the whole thing, remember. The point is to understand, not to be in a rush to listen to everything, okay? Um, you can either listen to 5 or 10 minutes, or you can just do the vocabulary and the pre-listening, right? And that would be okay also. And then you can ask me questions. And we can listen in class also to the first 5 or 10 minutes. Okay? Cool. All right. Have fun. Look at the Notion, play with it. Ask me questions about the Notion too tomorrow if you have questions too. Okay? All right. You can, Notion is free, by the way. So you don't have to have Notion to use the website. That's fine. It'll give you the website. You can look at it. You don't need to sign up. You can sign up if you want. There is a free version. I use the free version and you saw everything that I did, right? And that was free. It's a database is what it is. You create your own database. So I created my own database for my business. So if you ever decide you want to create it, it is free. It's great to manage all of your things for like school, right? Okay. You're good? All right. That's all for today. Tomorrow we start the podcast. Get ready. All right. Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye.